and welcome to the NFL Tailgate on Sunday morning. And man, oh man, it is tough getting up early on this Sunday, but it feels good to get up. It feels good to get up. You know, nothing like going to church and having to do a show early in the morning. Me and Ty, we was talking about, hey, we could do the show's tape. I don't know, Ty. Something's different about when you wake up early and you have to do it, brother. How you feel about that?
I'm up anyway, so it don't make me a difference.
I like doing it live. You know what I was thinking? I was like, you know what, Ty's right. Let's do it taped. But then what if there's an injury? And then we look crazy. And then somebody's not starting. Who's supposed to be starting? And then I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not. I'm up anyway. Like you said, I'm up too. So, you know, it won't ever affect me because I'm always up. I'm always up, bro. So, you know, it is what it is. So, I'm cool with that. Well, with that being said, we got to do a recap. Our two teams squared off against each other. And, well, you guys, as usual, come out on the better end of it. But, you know, Ty, I think by that game that we saw with the Cowboys versus the Eagles lets me know that we did the right thing getting rid of Micah. Micah never did any damage when he was, you know, playing against the Eagles. He always did damage against like the Giants and the Commanders and teams like that. He never gave it to the Eagles. The Eagles gave it to him. We used to always see how the Eagles would give it to him. You know, and I say that to say this because let me tell you something right now. As we bring this up on our screen, Cowboys lose to the Eagles 24-20, right? I want you to check out that box score. Right there. Saquon Barkley only had 60 yards on 18 carries. That's a fucking W if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. That dude runs all over us. Now, this is not so much of a W where Jalen Hurts wins 14 carries, 62 yards. But again, that's because they're playing man coverage. They're playing man. The Cowboys have never had the type of linebacker or linebackers that can spy this dude. Jalen Hurts is he's different. But what that lets me know, when I see that Jalen Hurts is running the ball for 62 yards, that means that the Cowboys secondary did their job. It wasn't the defense. No, they didn't sack him a whole lot. I think he only got sacked one time. But he didn't. Now, here's one thing that I can say that if Micah was there, that would have made things probably a little different. You probably would have got some pressures. But it don't mean that he's going to get the sacks, is what I'm saying. So I welcome the pressure that Micah would get, but he wasn't going to finish it all. Shout out to Mac City is here, ladies and gentlemen. He said 11 had to go. We will be better. Yes, we are. Mac, look. How many times did Saquon Barkley run roughshod over us, Mac? He used to kill us. Like, it was crazy. Like, yo, my man freaking Saquon Barkley get in there, bro. He starts running. 60-yard run. 50-yard run, you know, and gone. He's gone. Saquon's gone. He's killing the Dallas. And it not necessarily with touchdowns, Ty. He would kill us with those big runs. How many times did I see Micah Parsons chasing Saquon Barkley to pull him down from behind or something? Because we can't stop that push. I thought we did a hell of a job stopping that run. Yeah, Jalen Hurts, bro, he did the same thing Mahomes was doing to freaking San Diego. You got your back turned, bro, take off. But here's what I will say. I'll take a loss like that any day because that loss wasn't predicated on the Cowboys' defense. That loss was because that nigga CeeDee Lamb got butterfingers. That's what happened. CeeDee Lamb had 3 huge drops in that game. One drop, I get it. It's a hard catch. But Michael Irvin makes that catch. Randy Moss makes that catch. Odell Beckham makes that catch. Who else makes that catch that I'm thinking about? Back in the day. Or even now, wide receivers that make that catch. Like, freaking CeeDee Lamb killed me, bro. Whoever, man. Yeah, yes, he did, Mac. He left us hanging like crazy. Lamb dropped. And Mac, I'm not even going to kill Lamb on the deep ball that he dropped that was like 50-something yards. All right, you know, forget that. What about the first down that he dropped on that drive? That killed us. So that last play that we had with Lamb, that was the 4th down. That was it. And he still had a chance to catch it. Bro, dropping balls. I remember when Skip Bayless called him CD Damn. That had me rolling, bro. He's right. Lamb drops balls, man. Oh my God. Whew. Man.
I'm glad I let you get that out, Rick.
He
But
drops
you forgot
balls.
one big you forgot one big thing about why y'all was even be able to get. Let me get it out because that hurt my heart. The only reason y'all was throwing the ball as well as y'all was is because Carter wasn't there.
Well, Carter is more of a
Yeah.
run stopper. He's not going to sit there. First of
What?
all, yeah, he is. Listen,
No.
he gets sacks. Hold on, hold
No.
on, hold on. Here, check this out. Carter, one guy is not going to make it be that. You guys have edge rushers and a lot of them, and you substitute a lot of them. That's the Eagles' superpower. They got like 7 or 8 niggas on the line that can keep coming at 100 miles an hour. And I
Yeah, you
gotta
got
tell,
Carter fat self taking up 2 dudes.
yeah,
Because you gotta
hold on,
stop him.
but I gotta stop you on this. We have 2 rookie linemen in there, bro. Wait till they get acclimated. One of them's from New Haven, Connecticut, by the way, my hometown. Bro, wait till Booker gets his. He wasn't getting that shit on Tyler. He wasn't getting that shit on Tyler. Tyler had that shit on lock, bro. The O line played good.
Yeah.
We were busting
Bro.
y'all the fuck up. What are you talking
No,
about?
you know, when he got ejected, y'all knew that game was gonna be better for y'all because you know dang well everybody knew he was coming. That dude, he was a bro. He was getting through that line. You was gonna have to send maybe 2 or 3 sometimes. Don't act like he a bum, bro.
But hold on, I'm
Don't
not
act like
saying.
he a
Oh, Ty,
bum.
I'm not telling you that this man is a bum. All I'm telling you is, if he was really gonna be
Carter
that
get his next foot
nigga,
on that.
if he was gonna be that nigga on defense, we could just run shit,
Hold
misdirection
on,
plays
Rick.
on him.
Hold on, Rick. First of all, that's not an excuse. The
That's not
Eagles
me.
won without him.
Yeah, they did. And hey, listen,
No,
they did.
I'm talking to
Oh, you
Max
talking to
C. I'm
Max
talking
City?
to Max
Yeah.
C. Hold on. Let me talk to Max C, bro. That's not an excuse. You lost. You lost when we didn't even have him. So just imagine when we have him and you got to use a different scheme on that offensive line instead of just having to worry about them. You have to engage Carter. He's big, he's strong, and he's coming. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
That was a blessing for y'all.
but I would tell you this though. That was your home game, bro. After getting your ring and your banner, you're gonna be. Hold on. But hold on. You're gonna be amped up. You come down to Dallas, y'all might fucking catch a body down there. Because listen, hold on.
Cool.
Well, I'll tell you why. Hold on, I'll tell you why. First of all, we're on the road. We're using silent counts. That's your defense's advantage. You guys should have been killing us on that fucking line like that. You guys are at home. We can't even hear when we're trying to call out the audibles and shit. So y'all should have had that advantage with or without that dummy that spit on them. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
What matters is
I didn't. Rick. I didn't say no. See, you getting this confused. I didn't say he. Honestly, he should have been gone. You don't spit on people.
no, you don't. But bro, you can get arrested for that in my state.
Stupid. You do something stupid, you gotta go.
Yeah,
He knew that.
Yeah, he
He knew that. I'm not making no excuse. I'm just saying for a fact, you have to take it into the matter that if he was there, y'all would have had to run a different scheme with y'all offensive line. That's all I'm saying.
Well, listen,
and he wouldn't have some of the time he had because Carter, he's strong and fast. He's gonna get to that quarterback. But
well,
it was a good game.
It was a good game. Now, my takeaway from this is Dallas is probably going to be a little bit better than I thought they were, and I say that because the truth is Micah Parsons is a liability in the running game. That little quarterback scramble shit that Hurts was doing, I get it. I'll take that all day. That's what he does. That's what he's good at. But I tell you what, listen, that motherfucker wasn't passing that ball down the field crazy. What a Diggs that just came back with. No, but that's what I'm saying. That. But I'm good with that because that lets me know that despite not having a good rusher on the edge, our corners still held. And I know they held because Jalen Hurts ran 14 times. That means 14 times that he went back to go, well, despite the tush pushes, you can take 2 or 3 of those out. When he went back to pass, his first and second reads were not there. So that lets me know that the cornerback, the goddamn defensive backfield did their job. No, we do not have the rushers on the edge yet. We don't have that. But our secondary held their own. They did. I'm like, that's what I was worried about. You had Bland, who just signed a big contract. You had Diggs, who's been out since goddamn I hadn't seen him since he got them goddamn 11 interceptions that year. I hadn't seen Diggs. Nobody did. He was back. I'll take that. I like the way the secondary play. Philadelphia's got fucking eons and eons of wide receivers. They got a ton of those niggas that come out here running 4-3s. And the fact that we held there with them, and one of the safeties kind of, Elam, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking on that one play, that 50-yard catch, that's all right. Yeah, like Mike said, he said, yo, we get Age of Zero back and Shavon coming too. Yeah, I think I believe this, and y'all can call me a homer, y'all can call me crazy. I think the Dallas defense got better by getting rid of Micah Parsons and getting somebody that can stop the run. Because Micah Parsons, as great as he is for pressure and creating pressure, he don't get the sacks like he used to, but creating pressure, and he's always dinged up because he is undersized. I think we're better now. You can't just run the ball in our throats. Bro, we was getting in that backfield, stopping Saquon. We didn't have that shit last year. We couldn't get in there. Dude was running them goddamn Lombardi freaking sweep, and it was crazy. We couldn't stop it. We had guys that were getting there.
We also had a different offensive line, too. All our players.
In the middle, your tackles still used to beat the shit out of us. And your guards move good, too. All I'm saying is...
I'm talking about last year. You still got to remember that ain't the same offensive line.
No, it's not.
It's still a good offensive line, but that's not last year's offensive line.
Hey, look. I had a guy that had 2,000 yards rushing, held to 60 yards. I'm taking that shit. I'll take that all day. I'm just saying, that nigga had 2,000 yards last year, and he only had 60. Shit.
I'm going to just tell you, I ain't a fan of that kickoff return. I don't like that.
Oh, that shit's weird as hell.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, that was strange as hell, too. I don't know what that shit was all about. But, hey, look, man, big ups to the Eagles. You guys got a W. You got us. You got us. Hey, look, it is what it is. We lost that one. But now there was also another game that we had that we can talk about, again, before we get into this week's picks. There was what do you got there? The Chiefs.
Chiefs and the Chargers.
I don't even see. All right, so that's what you had here, this game. You had Chiefs and Chargers, which, again, if Worthy doesn't get hurt, I think fucking the Chiefs win this game. I thought that, the Chargers, their run defense is fucking ill, bro. But, I mean, look at this. You got Pat Mahomes at 57 yards rushing. Pacheco only had 25 yards. Kareem Hunt, 16. They couldn't run the ball. And Worthy gets hurt running into his own teammate, bro. What the hell is that? Like, this dude runs into his own teammate and hurts his shoulder. Oh, man. Max says, shout out to the Eagles. Hey, man, listen, at least this season, a couple reasons why I'm looking optimistic for this season, not just for my Dallas Cowboys. I'm playing fantasy football for the first time in like 15 years. And it's interesting because I went and picked up a couple Chiefs and them niggas didn't do nothing for me. So now I'm in trouble. Look at this. I got Worthy. I started Worthy. Bro, he gave me nothing. Look at that. I have Pacheco. I started him. I got nothing. You
want to know why that happened to you? You didn't listen to me. I clearly told you last year they was helping the Chiefs when they was playing, and you didn't listen to me.
Listen,
and if they don't help them this year, they out of luck, Rick. They out of luck.
Well, look, wait, hold up. This was a division game too, so it's not like these games. Division games are usually close, so this was a division game. So, He said, I can't root for anyone but the Cowboys. I don't play fantasy football. Yeah, Mag, I play fantasy. They just really wanted my $50. They wanted me to join in. But you can pick individual players. And whoever has CeeDee Lamb on their fantasy team next week is going to have a big week. Because now Lamb's going to be motivated because he dropped every ball that he got.
He playing the Giants. That don't count.
Yeah, exactly. He going to torch the Giants for about 200 damn yards. CeeDee Lamb's going to kill the Giants. He is. Bro, he is going to kill them. Lamb was dropping balls. Whoever has the CeeDee Lamb in your fantasy, start him twice if you can. Start him. Use him as a flex player. He's going to go off on the Giants. He's going off on them. But back to this Chiefs game.
Low key, the dude Rick playing must got him next week.
I don't know who I'm playing next week. All I know, look, I need Lamar Jackson to show up. I got him. I got Lamar. I got DK Metcalf going today. The Steelers defense, and I have what's the name? Travis Hunter. So hopefully they can get me some. They can get me some
Well,
points.
you got Aaron. He on the team with Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, DK Metcalf. He's on the Steelers.
Okay.
With Aaron Rodgers. So I think Aaron Rodgers gonna find DK Metcalf for a couple scores. I need it. So look, Justin Herbert, he torched the Chiefs, bro. Look at this, 25 out of 34, 318 yards. God damn, he looked like Peyton Manning. Look at this, 9.4 a freaking attempt, 3 touchdowns, bro. Man, that Justin Herbert killed the Chiefs. But I think the Chiefs got some guys out too. To be honest with you, I think the Chiefs are missing some guys.
Man, that ain't gonna damn mean nothing.
Hey, listen, man. Look, as long as you got a good quarterback, listen. In this league, as long as you have a top tier quarterback who's not taking the max or sucking up all the salary cap, you have a chance. And that's why the Chiefs have a chance, because Pat Mahomes doesn't take all the money. He's coming in cheap. And they have a chance to put stuff around him. Plus, you got that Taylor Swift stuff going on there too, in there that I'm sure everybody knows about.
The sucky bus. The sucky bus getting them. That's why they ain't winning.
Well, let's go with a game that nobody cares about here. Let's go with the Dolphins and the Colts here. Look, man, did you hear that Tyreek Hill has lost his captain status? Like, he didn't even get voted as a captain because that stunt he pulled was asking for a trade and all the other stuff in the offseason last year. So they didn't even give Tyreek Hill his captain status. So he's not the captain. The former Giants starting quarterback, the artist formerly known as, what do you call this nigga?
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. He is the starting quarterback for the freaking Daniel Jones. Wow.
But you know why? They finna let him go out there, stank it up, and get that that early pick.
Are you saying that this is part of the Arch Manning sweepstakes? Is that what
I was just gonna say that to you. What if the two teams that can get this man
are the Giants and the Colts? Wow, that'd be crazy, right? Both of his uncle's teams. But I got to be honest with y'all. Hey, listen, he'll do be chasing clicks. Here's the problem with that theory is if anybody is getting Arch Manning, it'd be Dallas Cowboys. We got 4 first-round draft picks, bro. We got 4. If we really wanted Arch Manning, we have 4 first-round draft picks. If we want him, we'll get him. Now, he's a little shaky. When you're a little shaky in college like that, I'm a little nervous because none of the Mannings struggle in college. So I don't trust Archie at all. I don't think he's coming out next year either. So I think the Cowboys, look, if we're not having a good year, we can trade down. Build our defensive line, trade down, get some defensive, offensive linemen. Do it like we used to do in Dallas. Build from the inside out. We got away from that. We started drafting wide receivers like CeeDee Lamb and running backs and Zeke Elliott, which they've done things for us, but we were doing it the wrong way. We need to be drafting from the inside out. When we used to have the Russell Marylands and those guys, the Leon Letts, we drafted from the inside out. That's what we need to be doing. But anyway, I don't like Miami. Well, Miami going to win this game. But look, Miami comes out of the game fast. They come out, man, bro, they'll go 5-0 and then scrambled eggs gets hit in the head and he's done. He won't retire because, I don't know, they need money or something.
He got a lot of money. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, he got guaranteed money. So listen, I'm taking I'm taking the Dolphins. Are you taking the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'm taking Dolphins.
All right, we taking the Dolphins here. All right, so what's the next game we going with here? Let's go with Buccaneers and Falcons. Big Kings team. Tampa's got a lot of guys out. Their star wide receiver, he's out. I know because I drafted the bastard. So he he's out. Yes, we did make quality trades, Mac. And listen, don't listen. For anybody that thinks Dallas is doing stupid moves in the front office, may I remind you, the last 10 years, no NFL team has more Pro Bowlers than the Dallas Cowboys. Will McClay knows what he's doing when he's drafting and picking players. Jerry Jones might be the general manager, but Will McClay picks the players. He picks the players. That's the fact. So before you guys say that the Cowboys are done and this is it for Jerry, that was a dumb move, bro. You can't keep a guy on your team that goes into business for himself. But I digress. I am taking the Falcons. I am not taking Tampa. Who are you going with, Ty?
I'm taking Tampa. I'm going with Tampa.
You going with Tampa? Okay. All right. So we got a little rivalry there. So next up, we have Arizona versus the Saints. I wish Thriller Ali was here. Your Saints are trash. I'm taking Arizona all day, bro. Man, listen. Kellen Moore is their quarterback now. And, the Saints, open the Kellen Moore era against the favored. Yeah, so the Saints have Kellen Moore, who won a Super Bowl going to the other side, that bastard. But, I digress. Arizona was 8-9 last year. Saints were 5-12.
Yeah.
This is a home game. Remember, the Saints started out 2-0 last year. Everybody was like, hey, we're good. My dad's go, Dad, I'll get right back to you. My father's calling me. Yeah, my man, shout out to Rich Valley TV. He's back. What's up, Rich? I ain't seen Rich since last season. What's good? My man Rich gave the...
You ain't seen us since last season.
Yeah, last season. Yeah, last season, bro. Things didn't end so glory for the NFL. Like I think we started something happened where we weren't getting as much week to week. We were having issues getting together. Shout out to Rich. Yeah, we weren't getting together every Sunday morning. I don't remember what happened, but something happened. But anyway, so look, I'm taking Arizona. I don't think the Saints are ready. They ain't gonna start out 2-0 like they did last season. Not gonna happen. What's good, brother? Good to see you. Who the quarterback for? Who? The Saints?
Yeah.
Let's see who they got going here. Oh man. Well, look at this. Spencer Rattler, Tire Show, Velas Jr. Velas Jones Jr.
Click on off, Rick.
Huh?
Go ahead, Arizona. Click on off, Arizona.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, who are those Rudy Poos? Oh my God.
They might be they might be trying to run and get a quarterback too. So
yeah, they too might be in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. No,
Oh,
man,
they
they got. You know who those quarterbacks look like? They look like the guys that go to Yale that are sitting there. Like, yeah, that's those names.
my father owns his own country club.
Absolutely, my dad comes here. See, but anyway, we are going with Arizona on this. Then we have the Bengals against the Browns. Ty wants the Browns to get the hell beat out of them. I do too. I want to see Shedeur Sanders get some snaps. But we know that Cincinnati always starts out 0-5 and then tries to crawl their way back up to the division. What do you see happening here, Ty?
You just said, well, I want the Bengals to beat the dog snot out of them.
Listen. I want to see Shedeur get some snaps, so I'm hoping Cincinnati can listen. That's the good thing about the Sunday ticket. And not only that's the best thing about the Sunday ticket, I get to watch these games in church today. This is great. I'm bringing in my beats, and I'm going to watch me some NFL games or listen to some NFL games while I'm in church. That's going to be fun. God forgive me. I shouldn't do that. But listen, I won't say no more. But anyway, I'm taking the Bengals. I'm sorry. The Browns are awful. Miles Garrett. Yeah, I know, right?
God's word in the NFL?
Yeah.
Okay, Rick.
Well, hey, listen, y'all already know what they said. You can't compete with a sport that even beats church on Sunday or something they were saying. A lot of people go to church less during the NFL season than they do any other time. That's just a fact. But I'm taking the Bengals. Hopefully Shedeur could get some snaps. Who are you taking? You taking the Bengals?
Yep.
Yeah, he's taking. He must got some guys going in his fantasy league too. All right.
I just don't like how they did. I felt like they did all that for show. You had one quarterback, you drafted two quarterbacks, and then you picked up one a few weeks before the season started. Why would you do that? That makes zero sense.
Yeah. Now, we have the Raiders, co-owned by Tom Brady, against the Patriots, who Tom Brady used to play for. And this game is in New England. New England's minus 2.5. The Raiders are still garbage. Amari Cooper signed, thought he was going to play. I put the bastard on my NFL fantasy team, and then he fucking retired. Yeah, thank you, Amari, for being a dick. So yeah, I wait. Now I'm scrambling for wide receiver. I'm going to take the Patriots with this one here.
You still can pick up a good wide receiver, Rick. You gotta see who. Sometimes the big name wide receivers ain't good.
No, they're not.
Ain't always good to
You
hit.
know who I picked up? I picked up Turpin from Dallas, and I'll use him as because they're gonna be passing him the ball. He's gonna be running the ball, so I'm gonna use Turpin to see if I can get something out of him. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, shout out to Jordan S. he says, "What up? Just go Bills. Appreciate you, brother." Parker a Bill fans too, so Parker be happy to join in. He a Bills fan. So Mac taking the Raiders. So
I'm taking Patriots.
I'm taking Patriots too. All right, so I'm taking Patriots on this one, folks. I mean the Raiders. I don't know.
It's not that they're a bad team, but the Patriots actually did look good in the preseason. They got a good running back too. They running back look real nice.
Yeah. Oh, shut up! This game's gonna be good. My aunt's team, the Steelers, against my Uncle Kenny's team, rest in peace, the Jets. Now, here's what I can tell you was good. He said, I took Drake May, 20 touchdowns this year. You might be right. He said, oh, yeah. He said, Gentry going to go off today. Mark my word. I think you're right. I think he is. I think he is, too. Now, listen, you got Jets +3. Listen, let me tell you, got Rich, Jordan, Matt, guys that in the chat. Aaron Rodgers is going to try to destroy the Jets. They embarrassed him. They made him fly across the country to tell him, no, we don't need your services. Are you crazy? This man, Aaron Rodgers might put up 5 touchdowns today. And you know what?
Or 5 picks. Picks.
Whoa. We speaking, we got to speak positive around here. I'm telling you, and I got Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy team. See,
that's why.
Whoa. No. I got DK Metcalf too, but guess I also have Lamar Jackson. Now, if the Bills play defense, I might be better off starting Aaron Rodgers today than starting Lamar Jackson. Now, I'm in a dilemma. Now that I think about it, I'm in a dilemma. I don't know who I'm going to start at quarterback today for fantasy. I don't know if I'm going to start Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson.
Right now.
No, bro.
Yes, you do.
Listen.
Yes, you do.
I'm trying
Lamar
to tell
Jackson
you.
will not be stopped by the Bills. If anything, it's going to come down to a last second like it always
Wait, whoa, hold on. Ty. The Bills always beat the Ravens in the regular season. It's the playoffs they have trouble of taking them out. So they can take them out in the regular season. That's nothing. All I'm saying. So you think so? All right. So if you had the Jets, who defense doesn't know their ass from their elbow, playing a bit where you have Lamar Jackson playing against the Bills, who does have a good defense, you telling me that I should start Lamar Jackson over Aaron Rodgers, who say is the second greatest quarterback, who has hold on. Well, I'm not done. One more thing. He has a chip on his shoulder. You don't think that he wants to go into MetLife and embarrass them?
Rick, you sound crazy as hell.
Nah.
This guy's supposed to be a 2-time MVP right now. Lamar Jackson is in his prime. My bad, but nobody's starting.
Man, this nigga pulling a post up.
Nobody's starting that man over Lamar Jackson. You sound crazy right now, Rick.
I'm just saying, bro.
And if you think he will, put him over him and see what happens.
I might do it. It's only week 1. Hell, I can take. Look, all I'm saying is, might be a lot of those discount double checks going around in here. I'm taking the Steelers. I ain't taking no Jets today. Sorry, Uncle Kenny. I ain't taking those. I am taking the Steelers. Steelers put up 40 points today on the Jets. No, I said, should I start Aaron Rodgers, who's playing the Jets, who he has a freaking agenda against? They embarrassed him. Or do I start Lamar over a tough game? Because Lamar's going to get played tough. He ain't throwing for 300 yards and running for 200 against the Bills. He ain't doing that. But we know that Aaron Rodgers has a personal vendetta against the Jets. So who do you start?
Lamar has to score. Lamar going to be doing it all today to beat the Bills, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. I'm not starting Aaron Rodgers for shit. That nigga looks like trash.
See,
You.
see,
Nigga like poop all
everybody
fucking ass season.
think Aaron
Poop all
everybody think Aaron Rodgers trash. Everybody think Aaron
He
Rodgers
is.
trash. So wait a minute. So you don't think
I'm gonna jump right in here today and see you, bro.
you know he got DK Metcalf on his. He got a wide receiver
Don't
now.
matter, Rick. You know you my nigga, but I'm coming in here and I'm tagging you. You better jump the fuck in there.
Well, not if I
I'm
show
on
you a
your ass.
screenshot and I start at Lamar.
Rick, I'm gonna hit that button and I'm on your ass, nigga, because you believe in that old white man.
Hey,
You
look.
believed in that old white man, and your two brothers is in here telling you, stop playing, bro.
All right, fine. Okay, now let me tell you this. You know what? I'm gonna start Lamar, and if this
The only
fucking
thing-
guy fucks me,
don't-
I'm coming after you too.
The only reason I'm fucking up today is that first day of the season shit. Sometimes this shit be weird first week.
It is. The defenses never catch up with the offenses right away.
That shit is
They don't.
weird.
They
I'm
don't.
like, man, what
Yeah, the defense they don't get because they're going by last year's tape. That's why. So they don't
what I
really
always
know.
say.
They're going by last year's
If the
tape.
running quarterback starting, don't start his main wide receiver. I mean, you have to start him, but don't expect much.
All right. So Ty, I'm taking the Pittsburgh
That nigga
Steelers.
gonna be running, throwing at the tight ends and running.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I'm gonna go with the Jets. That's to make it interesting. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Man, you tripping, bro. See, this is why, folks, we normally drug test.
That's your
on
uncle.
this show.
That's your uncle team, right?
It is. Yep, my Uncle Kenny's team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your uncle today. You go with your AT, and I'm going with your uncle.
Yeah, but that's my aunt team though. Steelers my aunt team. So
Yeah, I say you going with the Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
All right, look, this game I cared nothing about. He said Jets +3. You can't beat that. That's
I gotta ask you, bro. That spitting
Yep.
shit, that was disgusting.
It's okay.
That was
What?
disgusting, though. Hey, Ty, I know you. Ty.
Huh?
That shit was disgusting, bro.
What was disgusting?
Your man
spitting
spitting on
shit.
people. Come on, man. You can't be doing
No,
that.
you didn't come in here. I said he should have been thrown out. I didn't agree with that.
Okay.
But in his defense, he did spit at him too.
True. But nigga,
He shouldn't have spit on him.
At him.
He shouldn't have spit on him.
Spit in his face, like nigga. What in the fuck? Or on his chest, whatever that shit was.
All right, that's chess.
He
All
said
right.
that's how.
So Mac
That-
taking the Giants. Well, hold on. So let's get back to basics here. We have the Giants against the. They didn't call them that R word, right? They're still the Commanders, ain't they?
Yeah, what you trying to get your motherfucking what you trying to get your fantasy football right, nigga?
No, I gotta go to church, bro. Yeah, that's what we gotta roll. So, all right, so we got the Giants versus the Commanders. 1 o'clock game. Washington
Don't
are
go to
given
please.
6.5. 6.5, bro. Anytime I see a professional NFL team given almost a touchdown, that's disgusting. Which means that the Giants probably seen this and they see that as disrespectful. If I'm taking points, I'm taking the Giants. If I'm taking as far as who's going to win the game, I'm taking the Commanders. So even Rich is saying, he said, Rich, this is an overhyped game. Commanders defense too vanilla. Yeah, because you're giving the Giants 6.5. Are you nuts, bro? This ain't college. What are we doing here? That's crazy. Yo, he said they get 3. You get 3 just for being a home team. So you're telling me the Giants have just stayed home?
Yeah.
Oh
they
my
ain't lying.
God! Shout out to Jordan. Jordan's a Buffalo Bills fan, big time Buffalo Bills fan. Him and Parker gonna be having. Oh man, imagine if the Bills beat the freaking Ravens. Oh my God, man.
He gonna show up next week, then. You know what I'm saying, Ricky Brown? I told you.
Yeah. Oh, you know Parker coming here. Yo, check this out, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? You know. But, I got to tell you. Oh, Mike is here. Mike says, look, as a Giants fan, I can't wait for them to shock it up. So, yeah, Mike, I'm with you, bro. Ain't no NFL team giving 6.5 points. Like, that is just disgusting. Bro, that's so disrespectful. It's like coming in somebody's house and saying, me and your wife, we're going to the room. We'll be back. Bring me a beer when I'm done. What? Oh,
So
man.
you don't think they're gonna beat them by more than one touchdown, Rick?
No. Not at all.
I do.
Man. So Eagles Scout Room, Ty sock account, says stress-free Friday, football Sunday is back. Yes. I gotta tell you guys something though. I do got kind of a beef with those Thursday games, bro. I don't like those games. Some Thursday games, they drive me nuts. They make me stay up late. I can't go to the gym. Then I can't go out to lunch Cause no
I was
gym.
up to like 11 o'clock at night watching that
Yeah,
game because it got delayed.
yeah, because then they had a delay, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go to work in the morning. I ain't got time to be monitoring it. Now, if I was working from home, man, the freaking central air just came on. That means it's getting hot in this house. So yeah, so I'm like, yo, man, you guys gotta hurry up with this. Man, I'm sitting here nodding off, trying to stay up and watch the game, bro. It was disgusting out there. It was terrible, 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 terrible. He said Thursday ball is terrible, as we see. Yeah, it is terrible. It's bad. And then you got these lightning storms and then all this. All right, here's a game that I like simply because I have Travis Hunter going today at wide receiver. It is the Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jags are given 3.5. Jags are given. They're giving and giving. Oh, man. King, you didn't know we was on the show? That's what we do every Sunday morning. He thought me and Ty was just sparring with each other. So yeah, I know, right? So Rich says, look, it's okay, to be honest. They delayed. Cooked it. All right. So, look, I can't wait to see Travis Hunter try to be like primetime Sanders coming from Fort Myers, Florida. I can't wait to see what my man Travis Hunter does. Look, the Jacksonville Jaguars are like the Sacramento Kings of the NFL. They ain't got much going. I mean, let's see what they got at quarterback. I mean, now the quarterback should be good, but he's digressed. Look at this, Trevor Lawrence. Let's see what he did. Let's look at Trevor Lawrence stats real quick before we get this dude. I think he's gone down ever since like his first year. Look, 21, 12 touchdowns. All right, 22, 25, 23, 21. Last year, 11. Bro, he's going the wrong way. Look at this guy. He's going the wrong way.
His yards consistent, but
Well, come on, bro. You can't touch the receivers. Yeah, but you can't touch the receivers anymore, so the yards don't mean anything to me. You know.
what receivers did he have, Rick?
Fuck, you got Travis Hunter now.
No, we talking about now.
Now you got Travis Hunter.
Who did he have last year?
Oh hell, I don't remember. Last year was last year. Last year my team didn't win, so I couldn't tell you.
You got to take that into account too. Who did he have?
Yeah, well, he got Travis Hunter, who was arguably one of the better wide receivers and better defensive backs in college last year. So let's see what can happen. We know that you can be a wide receiver as a rookie and come in and make an impact. Odell Beckham, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. We've seen rookie wide receivers come through this league and just freaking tear the league up. We've seen that. He said Trevor going to throw a pick today for sure. Hunter not good as a route runner. He's going to force to be the route develop. Yeah, I can see that. Matt going with the Jags. He said Calvin and Kirk a few years ago. Yeah. Brian Thomas Jr. is wide receiver 1. So that's who's wide receiver 1. Brian Thomas. Ty. Shout out to Rich. Good. Well, Eagle Scout Room said Evan Ingram as well. Trevor is mid. Oh yeah, Evan Ingram. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it might be. They too can be in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. But remember, this is Tony Khan's freaking father who owns this team, and those Khans. He said Travis Hunter is going to get destroyed, just like the BYU game. Not facing bums anymore. Oh man, his Trillo, Mr. Positive himself. He comes in and telling you that Travis Hunter.
I'm still taking the Jaguars.
I'm taking the Jaguars too. Because who the Panthers got over here? Before we laugh at the Panthers, let's see who they got today. Who they got starting here? Let's go.
No, the Panthers. That quarterback decent.
Yeah, the brother, but he lost. Didn't they take a job from him and they gave it back? They took it from him. Wait, he got Andy Dalton. Who's starting? Bryce Young or Andy Dalton? I don't know. Is Bryce starting today?
That I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know because they take the ball out of his hand and then they freaking. Look. If Bryce is starting, it's going to be a close game, but I'm still taking the Jags. I think that's the Travis Hunter effect. All right, so next we have the Titans at the Broncos. Two teams that nobody really cares about. What's the name still there? Bountygate. He's still coaching the Broncos, right?
Bountygate.
Yeah, Bo Nix. He plays for them for Denver. Yeah, you know Bounty Gate, the guy that coached the Saints. Doesn't he coach the Broncos? I forget his name. He was Bill Parcells' quarterback coach. He was with Dallas. What do the Broncos got going on here?
I'm going with the Broncos. I think Tennessee gonna try to go and they do got a rookie quarterback.
Who? Tennessee?
Yeah.
Tennessee, yeah, Tennessee does.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm going with Broncos. Yeah, I'm going Broncos. So I go Broncos. We going Broncos this one. He said, yeah, Peyton. Yes, Sean Payton. Yes, Mac City, Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean Payton. That's his name, right? Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean Payton. Yeah, he was a Cowboys quarterback coach. I can't believe he never got that job in Dallas. That's crazy. He was the quarterback coach when Parcells was there. And then he was the offensive coordinator. Oh, man. Yo, Richard, that was a joke, Jack. Yeah, Sean Payton. There you go. Thanks, Matt. Broncos is a well put together team. Yeah, listen, the reason he's right when he says that the Broncos are a well put together team is because they took like $180 million in dead cap money and still were competitive last year. When they got rid of Russ and they cut him, they were on the books for that money still this year too, and they have a decent team. And look at Denver. Denver is given 8.5. Oh my God, this is worse than the damn Commanders game. This is crazy. Oh man, Mac think Cam Ward can go and show you something, but man, listen, bro, this is a damn mismatch here. 8.5 points? Sheesh. Oh my God. Rich thinks that Sutton and Franklin, he said they're gonna have a good day. They're not gonna cover. Yeah, it's hard to cover 8.5, bro. You think the greatest show on turf is playing again? That's a lot of points, bro. Oh my God. Shut up, the William Aloha is here. He said the biggest spread today. Yes, Will. Yes, Will. That is the biggest spread today. That is crazy. 8.5. Hell, I'm thinking it's Saturday. It's college football. 8.5.
You see what the Eagle Scout said, Rick?
What Eagle Scout say? He said Cam Ward first start versus the top 5 defense. Hell nah. Oh man. That one that you talk about? Yeah, Cam Ward.
Yeah.
He said Bo Nix looked decent late last year. Yeah, he did. He said might be a blow. Yeah, but come on, a blowout, bro. 8.5. That's a lot, bruh.
He come out here and beat the defense. If a miracle happens, he beat that defense. He gonna have a lot of confidence. If he beat a top, or if he do good against a top 5 defense, his confidence gonna be off the roof.
Oh man, that's a lot. Listen, so for all of y'all that are in here in the chat, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and what I want to do next week, I want you all to come back next week, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Pick'em. We're gonna play Pick'em. So everybody in the chat, come back next week. We start at 8:00 Eastern time. Everybody in the chat, we're going to give you guys a chance to pick your team. Me and Ty are going to pick teams, and we're going to add all the picks up. I'm going to do an Excel spreadsheet, and whoever gets the most right picks wins. How much money do you think we should go in, Ty, on this? What do you think's a good pot for first place?
I guess it depends. I guess 25 should be enough.
That ain't enough. First place, we give $100 for first place.
We doing more than one.
Yeah. We doing for the whole entire season. And
that's decent.
All right, all right. So we gonna do. So Rich, you want to do it weekly or yearly? We can do either one, because if we get in, we do it yearly. If we do it weekly, that keeps it more interested. People come back. So we're right, Ty. We'll do it weekly. So $25 a week for whoever picks the right. So we're gonna do starting next week. Everybody come in, hit the like button, pick your team. We're gonna do a pick, and we ain't doing it against the spread. That's fucking too complicated. That means I gotta look at scores. So we're gonna pick the team, pick the winners, and in the chat, and whoever gets the most pick, you get $25 every week. And then at the end of the year, whoever won the most $25 weeks, you get a $100 bonus. So.
They can go off that spread. That don't mean it's gonna help them win.
Yo, look at the Freco in here talking freaking basura over here. Talk about some freaking CD Lamb the GOAT. Don't start that shit. But anyway, so I'm taking Broncos. Ty, you taking Broncos?
Broncos, yep.
All right, so you taking Broncos. All right, so I'm taking Broncos. So yeah, let's make it interesting week to week, so that everybody come through week to week, and that's cool. And everybody, please have Cash App or some way that we can pay you. Because don't come hit me up talking about some mail you a money order or some shit like that. We don't do that here. All right, please have some kind of Cash App, Vimo. What's the other thing you could do? I don't know. Just please have something we can get you your money. We don't want you to have no weirdo stuff where we can't fucking get to you. I don't mail money orders. God damn it, please. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb drops too many balls. Now we have San Francisco at Seattle. Don't forget, we are doing a week to week football pick'em every week, starting with the Thursday games. So that means, we're not doing the Thursday games because we come live on Sunday. So it'll be the games, all of the Sunday games. Just to let you guys know, all the Sunday games when you guys are here on Sunday making your picks. We don't go live on Thursday. So it'll be all of the Sunday picked games that we are doing the weekly pot for. Only the Sunday games. So, that being said, we have San Francisco at Seattle. I don't even know why this is this low. Well, again, you should get 3 just for being a home team. I'm taking San Francisco. There's nothing to talk about here. Brock Purdy's got to show that he deserves contracts and all this other stuff. They done got rid of my boy, what's the name over there? Your boy over there in Seattle. He's over there in Vegas now, ain't he?
Boy, don't you ever. I'll never pick the 49ers. Go Seattle.
I don't like them either. They beat the freaking hell out the Cowboys all the time. I don't like them.
I ain't picking them.
I'm picking them. All right, so you taking Seattle?
I'll pick Mac City Little League before I pick 49ers. I don't care what's going on.
He said Christian McGreatness is limited today. Uh-oh. I think I might have to take Seattle too. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They running back hurt.
He said Sam got to get that ball out fast. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. So we'll see. It's going to be fun, too, because when we do the pick'ems to see who wins, that's just going to be crazy because it's going to be – that's why we need you guys to – we might have to have Levon come in and keep track. I mean, I can keep track. What I'll do is I'll get another monitor for like a monitor the chat better, and then I'll start making an Excel spreadsheet while we're doing the show. And just ask everybody press 1 that wants to be in the weekly pot. And whoever presses 1, I'll just write all the names down on the spreadsheet. And then I'll write all the NFL the games in that spreadsheet. And then if they win, they win. And then we'll add up the picks. And, we'll give them their money. But I'm taking San Fran, you're taking Seattle. So I digress. And it's getting late. Because I go to church. Okay, so now we have the Lions at the Packers. Oh, Michael Parsons ain't going to do nothing in this game. That's what I can tell you right now. So, now, here's my thought. With Michael Parsons now playing for Green Bay, that means Detroit's going to run for 200 yards. So, I am taking the Lions. What say you, Ty?
I was taking the Lions anyway, so they're a better team, but...
Yeah. So, now, do you think Michael Parsons is going to get any sacks this game?
He might get 1.
Yeah, you think so? He might. Matt Stafford's still over there, right?
Matt Stafford?
Yeah. No, not Matt Stafford. What's the name? The guy that was traded from Matt Stafford. What's the name?
I think
you got
the wrong team, Rick.
Yeah. The guy that got traded. The guy that the Rams threw away to go.
The only thing they mentioned is they coach. I think they coach.
Well, remember, Detroit lost all their. They lost their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he on a bed.
He said Micah on a toss play is invincible. Yeah, but if you run up the middle, Micah's on his back. He said 5 picks in 1 game, golf. Yeah, golf. That's what it's, golf. He said Micah Parsons won't be playing the full game, and he'll be playing limited due to an injury today. Well, that's the reason why I trade Micah, because Micah's not available, and Micah's a one-trick pony, and he just goes after the quarterback. That's what Jerry would tell you. Rich says, I saw he might be in pass rush situation. That's the only time he is in, Rich, is in pass rush situation. That's it. Every time up there. And Jerry, listen, you guys can say whatever you want about Jerry, but he always protected his players, even Micah. Jerry, Micah got ran over. Well, he did try after he got up and he chased after Saquon, but yeah, he couldn't catch him. But something like that, like, bro, he can't, like, come on, man, he can't stop the run. He can't. Yo,
Get mad at him.
yo,
Get mad at him.
Eagle Scout Room, Eagle Scout Room said, "Yo, shit was spot on. I love Jerry." Hey, look, Jerry be capping. Jerry be capping his ass off. Yo, he was talking about how they're gonna be better because they got rid of Micah because we can stop the run now. I was like, oh man, come on, Jerry, not like this. Yo, Jerry, come on, not like this, Jerry, not like this.
Jerry
But,
said, I ain't
hey,
lying to nobody.
Yeah, I know, right? Jerry, crazy, bro. All right, so we got the Texans at the Rams. This is Teddy's team against the Rams. The Rams, I gotta tell you, they got rid of Cooper Kupp, right? Didn't they throw him out of town?
I think they traded him.
Yeah, they got rid of him. Rich said, he said, I'm putting stock in the Cowboys this year. All the fans sound like they snapped out of it. Hey, we got to be realists, bro. Hey, look. Hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, it's what you gonna do? All right, I'm taking the Rams. They're at home. I get it. Houston has got potential. Hell, anybody's got potential as long as you get them a gym membership and a bag of makeup. Anybody's got potential. But, so, we can't keep saying this potential stuff here. But, I am taking the Rams. I'm not taking Houston. Houston's one of those up and down teams, bro. I like their coach, though. That dude's he's up in your face. Like, I like that coach. That coach, yo, yeah, I fucks with it. But, I'm sorry.
Yelling my neck, my back. Oh, no.
Oh, man. He just, Matt Stafford was trying to get out of town. So let's see what happens here. So he's got to light it up today. You can't be crying that you want to get out of town, and they give you a big contract and all this other shit. He had contract problems too. Bro, all these NFL guys sign these deals and they're sitting up there, they're holding up jerseys and all the T.O. with the popcorn, and then once the market resets, they get mad. They want more money. Like, bro, I mean, my buyers on my team don't get angry if I bring another buyer in and he's making the same amount of money as them or whatever. That's what it is. Plus we don't have a union. So that's what it is. I'm taking the Rams. Who are you taking?
I'm going Houston.
All right, Ty going Houston. He likes to go against the grain. He said, yo, y'all got to trade picks because I turned in one random morning and won money off. How y'all converse the game I've been watching since. Oh, man. So, my man Torres. What's up, Mr. Torres? Biakai. He said, I'm going to the Bronco game. Going to get the tailgate going here in a few hours. Let's go Broncos. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out, my man's at the game, bro. He's at the game. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. The reason why you got to shut up.
I pick Rams.
Listen, the reason why you got to shut out those brothers that are going to the game, because, and he's tailgating this early. Bro, he's going. Bro, the game, I don't even know how he's in the parking lot. They even opened the goddamn stadium yet, and he's there. Man, he said, Blake Fuchetman. He said, I think Joe Mixon is out. I pick Rams. Uh-oh. Yeah, Joe Mixon's out for 4 games. He's on my fantasy team. Another bad pick by me. I drafted him in the 3rd round, and I found out, he's out for 4 games. So, yeah, he's out. So shout out to Blake. Thanks for coming through, brother. We doing a weekly pick. A weekly pick'em pool. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. We want you guys to be in that pool. So, Ty, when we pick games next week, we got to go slower. You see what I'm saying? So we can get everybody's picking. So, hey, chat, next week, you guys have to put your pick that you're picking in the chat while it's scrolling. And hopefully it goes slow enough for me to put it in the Excel spreadsheet. So we'll figure it out. So just boom, put whatever game you're gonna pick next week.
You have to tell them to stop. You have to tell them to stop, and then everybody just pick. They pick and
write
it down.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. We won't go to the next game until we get everybody's picking. That's what we'll do. We won't go into, and if that case, we might do $30, but we'll see. I'm going with the Rams. You're going with Houston. Okay. All right. So I think we got 2 more games. Let's see what else we got here. We now have. No, we did that. We did Lions. All right. The last game is Ravens and Bills.
The Bears.
No,
we
Bears.
in the Bears and the.
All right, we'll do Bears and Vikings. All right, we'll do Bears and Vikings. That's Monday night. You usually do 2 Monday nights. I guess they didn't because we did a Friday night game. So he said, you'll be all right, no problem. It's just 4 games. Mixing is solid. Yes, he is. He said, I think the Rams got pretty solid defense. They throttled my Vikings in the playoffs. Yeah, that's because what's the name got a little gun shy over there. And so we got Bears. So the Vikings, this is one of those. This matchup right here is brutal. this look at this. I know Cowboys and Eagles is a big rivalry too, but only one of those teams is a playoff team. But the Vikings and the Bears both playoff teams, or I think they're going to be this year. And you got the Vikings coming to Chicago. Bro, that's a tough pick. You're a Chicago guy, Ty. You're not taking the fucking the Bears?
I'm gonna take them for an upset, but I swear to God, Rick, I'm telling you right now, if they lose, and especially if they lose bad, but if it's close, I ain't gonna kill them. But if they lose, Rick, I swear to God, I'm going to work and I'm slapping like 2 Bears fans at my job because I know damn well.
Man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Ty works and lives in Chicago. And I know Franco. I know Franco is a freaking big time Bears fan. I know he is. So let's see what the Vikings got going here. Vikings, JJ McCarthy.
Every time they supposed to do something good, they do something bad, and they do it real good at being bad. And I swear to God, they better not do me wrong for me picking them.
Man. All right.
And we played them this year too.
Yeah. Yep. We did because the NFC East plays them. I think they do this year. All right, so listen.
Yeah, y'all play them too. Y'all should be playing them too, I believe.
We should. You know what? I'm with Franco on this one. And you. I'm taking the Bears on this game. You taking the Bears too? Yeah, and Eagle Scout team. Eagle Scout room. He's taking the Bears. Bears with the upset. Yo, a lot of people taking the Bears. My man Blake said Harrison Smith is doubtful and Christian Darrisaw, the offensive tackle, is questionable for the Vikings. I might have spelled the CD last name wrong. You know what? Yeah, that's why. Thank you, Blake. Yeah, that's why we're all taking the Bears. He's going Vikings. He said, I'm going Vikings. I got to target this shirt on. Oh, shit. All right. So last but not least, our last game of the week. Well, not our last game of the week, but our last game that we're going to pick during the week is probably the game of the week. It's Sunday night, which means I probably won't watch this entire game. Not at 8:20. Not going to happen. So we have the Baltimore Ravens coming to Buffalo. Now, normally Buffalo will have an advantage here. As you can see by the spread, they don't. Why? Because it's not snowing out. We're still in September. So, Baltimore is favored by 1.5 points, which I don't know if that's right. I don't like that. Yeah,
I do. I got Baltimore winning.
I got Baltimore. Because hold on, wait, isn't somebody hurt?
I thought you said Buffalo 1.5. Nah, yeah, that ain't right.
That ain't right. Yeah, that's not right. Buffalo's at home. If I'm if I'm going by the spread, Buffalo should be favored by 3 points here. If you're going by the spread, but they're not.
Yeah, Baltimore should be favored by 3.
Baltimore on the road?
Yep.
Wow.
Buffalo should not be the lead. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, if you know who was here, we'd have a problem. Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he got to say, man.
All right, so Blake's going with the Ravens. I'm gonna go Buffalo because Buffalo always beats them in the regular season.
They beat them in the playoffs.
No, Baltimore beats them in the playoffs. Buffalo always wins in the regular season.
No, they don't. No, they hold on now. Let me go back and see.
Yeah, go back and check. I'm trying to tell you.
Because I could have sworn that the Ravens win in the regular season and they lose to them in the playoffs. They just lost to them in the playoffs.
Who did? Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore just lost to the Bills in the playoffs.
You sure about that?
That's who they lost. That's who they beat them to go play the Chiefs, and the Chiefs beat the snot out of them. You don't remember?
Bro, I don't remember anything. All right, so
that's a bad look, Rick.
What do you want from me? All right, so Buffalo lost 25-27. Wait, did they? Baltimore at Buffalo. So Baltimore lost to Buffalo.
Yeah, in the playoffs,
in
they
January.
lost to him. Because remember, dude dropped.
He dropped balls. Drop balls. Yes. Okay, gotcha. That's why I was a little confused. Fuck it. I'm taking Buffalo. They're at home. I'm not going against the home. It's too early for that shit. I'm taking Buffalo. You taking Baltimore?
Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore.
All right.
A
All right,
white
taking
man
Baltimore.
with Superman colors will always be fake.
Mac taking Baltimore. All right, I'm taking Buffalo just because they're home, bro. That's why the first week is kind of like out of whack. That's why we're doing the weekly pick'em. Starting next week, that because everybody jumped in this week is because it's after the first week you can kind of see how shit's going. I can't determine this shit. So listen, all right, that concludes our show for the day. I got to get myself over to church. Shout out to Trillo. Shout out to Mac. Shout out to Franco. Shout out to Eagle Scout Room. Shout out to my man Blake. Shout out to Mr. Torres. Shout out to Rich Valley. He came in here. He was spitting too. Shout out to my man William that came through. Shout out to everybody that came through. I mean, some people that I never seen before. Hit that like button. Come back. Don't miss out on the weekly pot. We doing we'll probably do $25 to $30 a week for whoever wins the weekly picks. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to we had another brother too. He was a Bills fan in here. Jordan. Jordan, he came through. Mustang Gamer was here too. He's a Mustang Gamer in Mac City. They were Cowboy fans. So don't worry, we gonna get us a W next week. We gonna get us a. He said, yeah, I'm gonna have fun at church, Blake. I'm on my way. So y'all don't forget, like, subscribe. Be back here at 8:00 on Sunday morning, Eastern time. Get your picks in. And then the next week, we go over who is the winner. Have your cash apps or whatever. Please, we don't do money orders. Have your cash apps and all that stuff ready so we can get it out to you. And it's going to be fun. This kind of, makes the morning football show cool. We don't do Thursday games. We're only going to do Sunday games because we go live on Sunday. And Blake said, have fun at church, no doubt. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks for chatting. No doubt, everybody. You guys all have a good day. We will see you guys tomorrow on the Watchtower, where we're going to go over our movies for the week, our series, Seeing Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 3. We're going to have a whole lot to say about that. And Levon will put together a nice show for us on Monday for tomorrow at 7:30. And we will see you guys. I'm on my way to church. And we're going to watch a lot of football today. So I'm going to make sure my phone is charged up nice and I got my earbuds. So I can, if she goes after 1 o'clock, then I'm going to have to, as Jerry Jones say, make a business decision and put on my earbuds and watch some football. So y'all all have a good day. Praise God. We are having a good day at church. And we will see y'all tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all have a good day. Make sure you get your fantasy guys starting right now because I don't think you can after an hour or two. So we're going to catch